in one run. Just talk about the pitching performance today.
Yeah, I mean, we went into it knowing that they're the #1 offensive team in all of college baseball, and Alec Manoah came to me last night and said, "Come on, man, give me the ball. Give me the ball." I said, "You better be careful what you ask for, big guy. They're hitting 340 as a team." He said, "I want it. I want it." So that's encouraging to know that a guy wants to pitch against a team like that, and he just went out and attacked the strike zone and hit a couple of their batters and got them off the plate a little bit and did really well. That's super encouraging.
Was your heart in your throat when he grabbed that ball with his pitching hand there?
Well, his hands are as big as everybody else's gloves, so that's not as good a play for Manoah as it would be for a normal-sized human being. But yeah, that's kind of anxious to see if that one shows up at 11 o'clock tonight on ESPN as one of the top 10 plays. You don't see that all the time, but it's great presence. He's got a great feel for the game, and we don't want our pitchers trying to catch line drives like that, but it worked out well for him.
When he started hitting guys there, was it something his mechanics that he was doing? Or
he just, he's been a reliever. He hasn't thrown that many pitches since he's been at West Virginia, so just a matter of fatigue. But we had to kind of get his pitch count up if we're going to potentially use him in that role. So we got him as high as we could go and got some other guys in there that hadn't pitched much. So the plan going into it was to do exactly what we did.
Real easy situation. Obviously there, Cody Wood making his debut, bases loaded.
Yeah, his first pitch in college with the bases loaded and 2 outs. But kudos to him. The kid's worked his tail off since he's been here, and he deserves everything good that happens to him. And you throw like that, you throw more often. So anxious to see him back out there pretty soon.
What can you tell us about him from the Denver area?
Yeah, he was coming off, he had Tommy John surgery in high school, and a lot of people backed off of him, and he was looking for a place to go. And we knew what kind of makeup he had. We've had some other guys. I got a good relationship with his high school coach out there, and he thought the world of him, and just from his work ethic and how he was before his surgery. And most guys that have Tommy John come back better than they were, so kind of rolled the dice on that one, and hopefully that'll work out for us.
Did he come back a little earlier than you thought, or?
No, he redshirted last year. He was in our program last year, so we gave him plenty of time. He's been pitching in inter-squads now for a year and a half for us, so he's had plenty of time to come off that. So we took our time and slowed him down. We knew we were going to redshirt him last year, so the timing of that one worked out pretty well.
You mean to have Brandon White at the top of your lineup there with his speed, what he can do with the bat?
Yeah, anywhere in the lineup, his speed's going to be a factor. We like to hit him at the bottom of the lineup so he can get on when we turn the lineup over, but trying to give Pudge a day off today and Cole Austin a day off today to rest those guys a little bit. That gave Brandon an opportunity to move up in the lineup, and he's dangerous no matter where he hits. If you're not careful on defense, if you take too much time, he's going to beat it out at first base. He's going to steal his bases. He's going to do what he does, and that's why he's a great player.
You talked about him defensively before the season. I assume the play you made at Oklahoma State probably didn't surprise you all that.
No, when the ball goes up in the air, everybody in the dugout says the same thing. He's got that one, We got a guy there. That's what everybody says. So he's going to make plays like that all the time. So he's worth the price of admission to come and see a superstar outfielder and how he plays the outfield. So really good feeling to have him out there.
Big play by Darius in right field, obviously turning that double play there.
Yeah, that changes the complexion of that inning, which changes the complexion of the whole game. And that's what Darius did in the offseason, worked on his arm strength, and that's his 4th assist in the outfield this year. So I don't think he threw anybody out last year. So, yeah, what a big play at the right time.
One with 14 runs yesterday, only 5 hits today. Are you just as comfortable playing either way, you think?
Yeah, the flags dictated that, today. Yesterday, wind was blowing out. It was a great day to hit, and today was an awful day to hit. Ball goes up in the air, you're out basically. So it's hard to ask guys to change their swings according to the weather. So you just stand in there and hit and try and stay on top of balls, but it wasn't a really good day to hit. We out-hit the heck out of them, and we only had 5. So, the best offensive team in the nation could only manage 4 hits today, I think. So, yeah, it wasn't a great day to hit, so it's nice to know you can win that way.